Hi guys, Dorothy here. All right, in honor of the full moon in Pisces, I thought I would come to the beach. And this is Rye Harbor in New Hampshire and do this forecast here. I don't have a stand, it's going to be wobbly. So anyways, I'm going to talk about the full moon in Pisces, which is on September 13th and 14th, depends on where you live in the world. And I'm going to tell you about the week before that, starting with Monday, September 9th. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Please come to my website, nhastrologer.com, and you can read the written forecast there, sign up for my newsletter, join me at Patreon, learn about all the classes I have starting in September and October. Please come and visit me there. So let's get started. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is on Monday, September 9th, and we have Mars in Virgo, trining Saturn in Capricorn. Now, these are the two malefics. When they're in hard and difficult aspects, they do create stress and tension and problems for us to solve so we can learn stuff. In this trine aspect, and especially since both of these signs are grounded earth energy, it reminds me that we have an opportunity to take some of those daily activities and really bring them into a feeling of security and safety. That's that Saturn in Capricorn. So that's what Monday morning starts with. So we're actually going to be feeling this ahead of time, especially a few days ahead of time. So hopefully you're watching this before Monday the 9th, and you'll know that you can use this energy as it is approaching, okay? On to Sunday the 10th, we have the Sun in an opposition to Neptune. Sun in Virgo, Neptune in Pisces. This is once again bringing our details and the things that we're focusing on right now and bringing them into a collective, or being aware of how we can integrate some of these daily routines into what we love and appreciate and admire, and even bringing details into our spiritual practices, Virgo and Pisces. Wednesday is an analytical day just because the moon is in Aquarius, so put on your thinking caps and step outside your comfort zone. Thursday, Mars and Jupiter are in a square. This is a mutable square between Virgo once again and Jupiter in Sag. So what this represents, I think, is a lot of things on our plate, and we might feel like we have too much to do and a little overwhelmed. So pick and choose what Thursday is, because we are coming to the full moon, which is on Friday night into Sunday morning, and that's what we'll get to next. All right, so before we get to the full moon, which is late on Friday night, let me adjust my feet. I'm gonna fall on these rocks. See, this is where I'm standing. Look at that, all those rocks. It's really rough. I'm balancing precariously just for the sake of a good shot, right? All right, Mercury and Venus actually make a conjunction on Friday morning, September 13th, and the sign of Virgo, the very end of Virgo. So this is like brother and sister getting together for the first time in a long time. First time all year they've been conjunct in an exact conjunction. And so it's about, what do I love, how I'm communicating, and how important to what we're saying and communicating is. This is what we get to focus on as we're coming to the full moon, which is at 9:33 p.m. West Coast time on Friday night, the 13th, and it is at 12:33 East Coast time on Saturday, the 14th on the East Coast. So that full moon in Pisces wants us to integrate what we've been working on over the last few weeks since the Sun entered the sign of Virgo. So once again, kind of like the Sun opposite Neptune, we now have the Sun and the Moon in an opposition because that full moon's in Pisces. So integrating your spirituality, integrating what's important to you and in your daily routine, and really pulling that into a spiritual practice, or bringing it in just as part of the whole, whatever that is for you in your life, okay? Also on Saturday morning, September 14th, on both coasts of the US and in other places in the world, we have Mercury and Venus entering the sign of Libra. So we are going to be incredibly focused on, again, more about how we're communicating. Are we hearing? Are we listening? Is it balanced? Is it harmonious? Is too much communication? Are we out of balance with that? Like we're just getting too much information, or we're not listening well, or we need to express how we feel. And it's very important that we do that. Venus in Libra is all about those intimate love relationships and the really close one-on-one relationships. So lots of communicating, lots of new information coming through for us in regards to our relationships and what's important to us as far as communicating with others. So I hope you can use that energy in the best way possible. And then I'm going to leave you with that, because Sunday, just keep going with this full moon energy, all right? Figuring out what's important for you and how you are integrating that into your life. I'm going to leave you with that before I get interrupted by a stranger who's wondering why I'm talking to myself facing the bushes. Here, I'll show you. That's what I'm facing. Oh my God. Yep, this is me. I'm a geek. Blessings, everybody.